Box is lovely. Seal and everything. Just gonna make sure no one's had the filthy mitts on it. Primaris guy. Primaris, however you say it. It's impossible to open unless you break it like a savage. I thought there might be stuff hidden in the sides of that, but no. Shift that out of the way. Right, onwards. Case is lovely. Very heavy cardboard. Assume this is the rule book. It's got like a magnetic latch thing and some stuff. The book, some stuff on it. Forget the power of technology, science and common humanity. Forget the promise of progress and understanding, for there is no peace among the stars, only an eternity of carnage and slaughter and the laughter of thirsting gods. Ew, ew. It's all like inlaid. It's lovely, to be fair. There's the Emps. I'm not sure if he's dead yet. There are rumours. For more than 100 centuries, the Emperor has sat immobile on the golden throne of Earth. Is he a master of mankind and by will of the gods and master of a million worlds? By the might of his inexhaustible armies, he is a rotting carcass writhing invisibly with the power from the dark age of technology. He is the carrion lord of the Imperium, for whom 1,000 souls die every day, for whom blood is drunk and flesh eaten, human blood and human flesh, the stuff from which the Imperium is made. To be a man in such time is to be one amongst untold billions. It is to live the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. This is the tale of those times. It is a universe you can live today, if you dare, for this is a dark and terrible era where you'll find little comfort or hope. If you want to take part of the adventure, then prepare yourself now. Forget the power of technology, science, and common humanity. Forget the promise of progress and understanding, for there is no peace among the stars. Only an eternity of carnage and slaughter and the laughter of thirsting gods. Again, but the universe is a big place, and whatever happens, you will not be missed. Charming. Onwards. Lovely artwork. I see a rising deluge of violence drowning humanity's worlds, like the sea crashing up off the cliffs. It grinds and crushes with every surge. Entropy, cruelty, lunacy, and hatred. They are the weapons of the enemy, the tides of chaos have toppled civilizations, bringing them from supremacy to the brink of annihilation. Blindly does humanity make the same journey, now standing on the edge of the abyss. Corn Duty, Berserker, and a Black Templar, and Plasma Lad down the bottom. I see the trickling sands of time blown thin in the winds of war. The celestial clock chimes loud, its deafening knell the doom of it all. The hour of ending is nigh. I see the creatures of the warp, jealous and hungry, tearing at the fabric of reality with talon and tempest. They seek to rule over us, to wrest reality itself from our mortal grip. With each passing night, they bring the galaxy closer to eternal damnation. He's going to do him. He's going to shoot him. He can't shoot into close combat, unless the rules have changed, of course. Primaris and Nurgle Lad. I'm not so hot on chaos, I don't collect them. I see war unbound raging across the cosmos. A black fire that consumes 1,000,000 worlds. Every imaginable conflict is made manifest, and the valorous bleed and die anew each day. But beneath this battle of darkness and the light there is truth that sears the mind. The enemy, nemesis of all, comes not from without. Our most cursed foes are the shadows of our souls made real, and they would see the galaxy burn. Contents. It's massive. That set piece is incredible. I need it. So I'm just rearranging stuff. This one used Zinch stuff, however you say it, to Zinch. All the new Nurgle range. Primaris, standard building and painting stuff. It's describing the new play options. Artwork. Stunning as per. History of the Imperium, hierarchy of the Imperium, different factions, rogue traders, Imperial fleet, all that stuff. Empire lost among the stars, mankind in the Immaterium, it's all about the Psychers, worlds of the Imperium. Exterminators, parameters, fleets, ecclesiarchy, the religious side of things, it's Imperial, Deadly Evolution, Ages of Mankind. Oh, that's interesting. Go into that. Horus Heresy, of course. Various ages and battles. The Long War. Arch Heretic Horus. Right, so all the Black Crusades have been renamed the Long War. 13 times abandoned the spoilers launched Black Crusades. And failed until recently. Rowboat Gilliman. It's a new map. All chaos. All warps. Gotha. That's mental actually. Hey, Necromunda's on there. Old game that. It's amazing, the need to re-release it. I've heard about this. Classified redacted bit. If you look closely, you can't see here because of my shitty camera. But it says the Master of Mankind dead. No, that's not zoomed in right. Hang on. Yeah. Onto that bit. No, camera's just shit. I'll get a GoPro soon. It says the Master of Mankind's dead. Armies, Adeptus, Gene Seed, Subloot, apothecary extracting his stuff. All the new Primaris stuff. Plasma incinerator. I'm still not sure how I feel about Primaris, to be fair. Blades of Vengeance. New Dark Angels successor. Ultramarines. The new Lieutenant. Stripes. Colour scheme on the helmets is cool. I'm not sure if that's Primaris specific or not. Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Black Rage, Raven Rain goes into their morphs. Space Wolves, Grey Knights, Deathwatch, not morphs, degeneracies. Mutations, that's the one. Imperial Guard, or Astra Miliband. Whatever the bloody called now. It's all different factions. Legio Cybernetica. Skitari. Imperial Knights. Oh, so they've been folded into the main book. I still need to get a knight. I want about 3 of them. Imperial Agents. Marines. Primaris. Girly Man. Various Primaris from different chapters. Who's that? Salamanders. More Knights. Skitari versus Khorne. Imperial Guard, lots of Imperial Guard. Custodes, Deathwatch, Sisters of Battle, or what are they called? Adeptus Sororitas or whatever. That's the new Archangel chick or whatever they're called. I don't really follow Sisters. Chaos. Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle, Slaanesh. Demons of Chaos. Demon Worlds. This is Primaris. Heretic Astartes. Black Legion. Death Guard. The new Death Guard models look incredible. 1,000 Suns. I didn't get the other box set because I wanted this one, obviously. I won't use Chaos, and I'm not sure how I feel about Primaris yet. Renegades. Chaos Unbound. That's what I'd play if I did a Chaos army. Black Legion, maybe, a bit of everything. Tzeentch. One of my favourites, actually, of Chaos. I play Blood Ravens, so, or will be playing Blood Ravens. And they're unofficially the father chapter, or whatever it's called. Khorne. Black Legion, I think. This is Tau. Xenos Threat. Xenos are all your Tyranids, Necrons. Eldar, Dark Eldar, Eldari. Oh yeah, they're called Eldari now. Eldari. If that's how you say it. Or Craft Worlds. I missed the introduction books to them. I need to cover them. Of how the Craft Worlds work and all that sort of stuff. But they all banded together or some shit like that. I need to look into it. all the craft worlds. And like I say, I think they're all one now. Don't hold me to that. I need to catch up. I had a lot of time off for work, so it's all the dark cabals, witchcuts, covens, harlequins, unari, necrons. One of my favourite armies. I very nearly started collecting them. Very tricky. Lots of little tactics. Orcs. One of my favourite armies. They're so funny, the way they speak. Alright. But yeah, the orcs, the way they speak. Obviously I'm British. Sort of an estuary accent. So, Tau. I have bad memories of Tau. A friend of mine was a player and taught me how to die a lot. They're alright if you can find Tyranids. One of my first armies way back when I was a kid. I first started collecting. Lost all the models now. Gene Stealer Cults. Interesting army again. Basically allows you to play Alien Menace. These are the new Eldari Overlords or whatever they're called. Again, I'm behind. Eldar models. Lovely. How's that? What are they called? Phoenix Titan or whatever they're called. Tau. Necrons. Tyranids. More Tau. Orcs. Eternity War. I think we're going into a history of like recent battles and stuff now. Artwork's always superb. Yeah, we're covering recent armies. I assume this is for like narrative play. It shows you who was involved with what numbers. Fall of Cadia. Figure out whether my boys were in here. Blood Ravens. Apparently we were, but I've yet to see. Nothing on here. Destroy it or do not stop until it is in ruins. Let it become a monument to death. Abaddon. Imperial Guard. Astra stuff. Millipedes. More recent battles. Space Wolves and Dark Angels working together, which is interesting. Blood Crusade. Corn. Yeah, this is all for narrative play, I think. There's only a war. I think we're getting the rules now. Yeah. So core rules, advanced rules. Talks about open play, narrative play, matched play. So they've learned from the Age of Sigmar wobble. I'll glance over this, it's too much to go into detail. I don't want to get done for spoilers or anything. If you want to see all this, you can go and buy it. Morale phase. Interesting. Example 10. Movement. Psychic. Psychic first. Open play. It's just when you rock up to your mate's house. And that's all the mission parameters. Narrative play. This is linking into what we saw earlier. So you pick a side in the appropriate numbers and meet to grinder. I think that's just standard kill 'em all gameplay. Ambush, patrol. That might be like your kill teams or whatever. Rescue, interesting. Ultramarines. Deployment maps, retrieval, mission. It's taking a hold. Scaring. Beacons of terror. What's that? Okay. Let's try and hold the relic. And so your tactical objectives. Deadlock. I hate that. It's not my favourite. This is all command points and stuff. I don't know how any of this works yet. It's all your detachments. Much bigger than before. Flyers. Interesting. Dedicated transports include one. Supreme Command. Fortification network. Super heavies. Battlefield terrain. Oh, that's cool. Each one has their own rules. Planet strike. Planetary assault style. Lots of flyers. Cities of death. Stronghold assault. Bunker assault. Death from the skies. That's cool. Tactical strikes. Campaigns. That's cool. I'd love to do stuff like that. Necromunda style. Appendix, demons, abhumans. There's squats in here. One sec. Yep. Squats. You can't see that because the camera's terrible. But squats have been officially named. Whether that means anything, or if Games Workshop are just being trolls, is anyone's guess. That's amazing. Kind of like a silhouette of chaos. I think that's a maelstrom. You've got the wings of Magnus there. In the back. Oh, that's lovely. Really nice book. I think this will be the artwork. Yeah. That's an old. Looks old. It's probably when the Emperor was young. Seen that before. Seen this before, that was in the old rule book. So this looks like it's a collection. Looks like a Titan in the background there that he's pointing at. It's flagellant, whatever they're called in 40k. Scutari, might be coal. Battle barge, I think. Inquisitors. Sisters. Imperial Fist, I think. Knight and whatever that is. So Revenant, or whatever the Sisters Dreadnought thing's called. Tyranids. I love Tyranids. Grey Knights, Psykers. Flamer Boy. Knights from the looks of it. Some sort of parade. Imperial Parade again. Guardsmen. Titan in the background. Some sort of guardsmen. More guardsmen. Sentinels. Guardsmen. Possibly a Titan in the background. Sentinels. Commissar. Catching. No slow bomb. Guardsmen, Orcs, Orcamungus, or whatever his name is. Gazgul Thraka. Eldari. Yeah, more Eldar. Doing their thing. Marines. Space Marine putting their armor on. Part of that ritual they do. Marines, Ultramarines. That was in the old book. 7th ed. Chaos Raptor. Space Wars. Manius Calga. Ultramarines, Black Templars, Gene Steel Cults. Chaos Free Templars. Knights. Free Chaos from the looks of it. Marines, Ultramarines versus Gene Stick Necrons. Tyranids The Blood Angels, maybe. Maybe Flesh Terrors. Flesh Terrors have been upgraded to like a main chapter in this one from the looks of it. Carnage. White Scars. Space Wolves from the looks of it. Yeah, more Space Wolves. Sorcerers. I think that's the Tzinch versus Space Wolves on Fenris, the recent thing. I know overall what happened, but not specifics. Tyranids in there. Ah, this is the new stuff. So that's Girly Man versus possibly Magna. Magnus, sorry. Girly Man and his lads. This will be Cadia, I think. How's that? Gorgeous. I don't know what this is. That is the map. The map's double-sided map. If this is too big to get on the camera without, I'll upload some shots later. There's the full-size map, quite famous by now. Maelstrom opening up after Chaos, and on this side that's a larger version. Gathering Storm. Faction leaders, important peeps. Some Maelstrom. Oh, it's not as close to Terror as I thought it was. That's Terror there on the Eagle. Right, I was closing up the map. You got these art prints signed. Primaris and Nurgle. I can't see that. Oh, there we go. Gorgeous. Trying to keep all the intact, so pop them back in here until I've figured out what to do on. This will be all the bits, I think. I'll get rid of that. That's your objective markers. Cast in metal. Doesn't scratch by nail anyway. That's your one. Pretty robust. To typical imperial print numbers. Let your armor be hate. It's 1 to 6. This is going to be the mini rulebook, I think, for you to carry around with you. Looks exactly the same. Yeah. So that's for your backpack or whatever. If you're one of those weebs like me that got the carry case. Tactical objective cards. Gilded on the back. That's nice. Gilded on the sides. Standard. It's this rangefinder thing. 3 inches. It's marked there on the sides. No idea what that's for. Presumably in here will be the command point things. Servo skulls for the command points. Standard servo skull. Put a thumbnail to that. I'm a really big guy, so don't judge that for you. Really well made. So yeah. Pop in there, you can carry around. That's to mark your command points if you're building like your Battleforged army or whatever it is. I'm not quite sure how it works. That's what you read the book for. So yeah, cheers. Enjoy.